time to Mr. Handoko to start his presentation, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. Let me share my slide first. Okay. Before I start, I would like to say thank you to Dr. Arbain for this opportunity. I'm very glad to join the discussion with all of the participants today. I'm very glad that we have this opportunity, and hopefully I can share with you several things, especially dealing with publication in if you're interested to publish your article, for example, in my journal, I think it will be helpful. So hopefully after this, you have clear understanding to how to publish the article in Arbitra, for example. So I cannot guarantee that all of your article later on will be published in reputable journal. But if you interested to journal Arbiter, of course, it will be open for you to submit your article here. So I will share my slide. Okay. Share. Okay, can you see my slide? Yeah, it is visible?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Handoko from Andalas University, Padang, and currently I manage one Scopus journal, Journal Arbiter, and some other journal related to language and social science. So mostly our discussion today will deal with this topic, yeah, how to prepare your article for Journal Arbiter and maybe for other journal. So the topic is quite interesting because we are going to do a practical practice. We are going to practice how to use some tools, and of course we are going to limit our time, because if we go all the tools, I think it will need more than 3 hours. But I think in 1 hours we can yeah, at least we can highlight some important thing, and we can prepare the article, and we can lie out maybe, or maybe we can rewrite our article based on the good standard for article publishing. So today I'm going to talk about several things. For example, how to find the ideas for the writing, how to use some tools to gather the ideas, and maybe to find some important thing that we can explore further, and we can write about that. And the second one, we are going to talk about the gap analysis. This is very important because most of the rejected paper in my journal, they do not provide any clear gap analysis. They do not provide previous studies, and they do not provide some analysis that say that this research is very important or has a novelty. And then we are going to talk about how to start the writing, how to structure the writing, and how to use some tools to help us to writing. And then of course we are going to improve our writing, improve our grammar, and also maybe we can add some citation, we can add some maybe data and so forth. And the last one, we are going to use tools such as maybe Turnitin, how to avoid plagiarism, and also how to avoid AI generated content awareness. Yeah. So from this topic, the aim of this topic is to prepare the paper. Yeah. Hopefully after this you have idea how to write and how to prepare your article. So let's jump to the first topic. We are going to talk about how to find the ideas. I believe all of you are a good researcher. You have some topic to write, but how to find the proper article, how to find the proper topics that we are going to write. There are a couple of things that we can do here. Of course, you can use bibliographic analysis. For example, you can use Publish and Perish. this is a desktop-based application that you can use. I have published in Paris in my, I will share maybe, I will change the, I will stop sharing and I will share the application with you. Yeah, this one. Yeah, hopefully you can see the Publish and Perish now. This is the application Publish and Perish. The purpose of this application is to collect all the related data or the related publication that have been published during a certain time. Yeah, maybe for example, if we want to find some references or some publication that published during 2015 until 2024, for example, we can collect all the data. You can use different database here. You can use Crossref, yeah, you can use Scopus, and also you can use Google Scholar, of course. These two are free. Crossref, this is a free account, so you can use this data, and you can put some keyword here to find what topic you want to find. For example, I'm on corpus analysis. If I want to talk about, for example, corpus and environmental issues, I just put the title corpus. Yeah, then I can choose the years, from what year to what years, and then we can search. The other database you can use, for example, Google Scholar. It's also open. If you see the star here, 1 star, it means a free and free data source. But if you want to get the data from Scopus, you have to register yourself using Scopus Development API. Yeah. Later on, maybe we are not going to discuss about this. At least you can use the open data from Crossref and also from Google Scholar. This is the old one. I mean, this is a desktop version. It will consume your laptop, of course. But if you your laptop is quite old, I suggest you are not using these apps. Later on, I will show you different tools that we can use to gather the data. Okay, let's leave this application. I will show you the other application that we can use to collect the information about the current studies. Usually I use Dimension. Dimension is very reputable aggregation. Let's see, I will share with you again the, which one? Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you can see the Dimension now. This is Dimension IO. You can see this is one of the product by Digital Science. If you ever use, for example, Dimension or maybe Overleaf, this is the same company. So it's quite same here. You can search the data. For example, I will try to choose corpus. Yeah, corpus and environment. And I can search the data. So from here, we can see different publication and also the citation from the article. So some of them are open. As you can see, the most popular article here, we can change the publication date, the citation. If you want to cite the most reputable article, you can choose by citation. It means the article is highly cited. So I suggest you, if you want to cite the article, you cite based on the citation. It means that the article is good because many people refer to the article. Okay, it's quite slow here. Okay, let me refresh. Yeah. Okay. Beside the article, you can also filter the article based of different category. For example, you can change the article based on the years of publication here. You can change by the type of publication. Either you want to choose book article, chapter, and edited book. Yeah. Or maybe you want to see is it an open access or not. Yeah. Yeah. Here you can download the article, of course. For example, you can get the PDF file. Yeah. You can see the citation is quite high. So it means that the article is very good. And also, if you are interested to do a bibliographic analysis, you can save this as you can save as different format here. For example, you can send it to FOSS-Viewer. If you're interested to use FOSS-Viewer to see the gap analysis of the current research, you can see using FOSS-Viewer. Later on, I will show you how to use FOSS-Viewer to see the gap analysis of the publication. Okay, so you can export this data to different format, and you can use it for different purpose. You can use it for gap analysis using FOSS-Viewer, or maybe you can export it as a reference manager. So it will be very helpful for us to collect all the related topic, and then we save it as a reference manager. You can use Mendeley, you can use Zotero, or maybe if you have EndNote, it will be better. Later on, I will show you how to export to the reference manager. So this is very important. This is very important website and very reputable website. So instead of looking in Google, you can use this one. Yeah, you can use this website. It's open and free, so please you can create your account here. Okay, let's see the other things that we are going to see, the other feature. For example, this article also provided us with a summary, so you don't need to come to the article. So the web will do the magic and show you the information about the article. Yeah, I believe by using this, you already can create, or you can already write your review of previous studies. Yeah, you can see here, yeah, the key highlight. Yeah, you can the top keyword of the article. Yeah, at least by this information, you can write your review of previous studies. Later on, I will go further. If you're interested to the certain article, we can go further and we try to explore the article to find the gap and start our writing. Okay, let's leave dimension. Later on, we'll go back to the dimension again. Now we're going to talk about how to prepare our topic or how to choose a proper topic. Let's say you have downloaded article here, you're interested to this article, and then you want to do maybe a similar research, and then you have to change some aspect, you have to change maybe some locus or maybe some method. It is important that you make some differentiation from the previous studies. You can start, for example, literary analysis. Yeah, let's see how to do it. There are a couple of applications that we can use. Firstly, we can use a desktop version. Let me share with you one of the interesting PDF reader. You can use PDF Gear. I will share with you the application. Share again, PDF reader. I already download an article. Yeah, for example, I already download article about environmental issues and also corpus analysis. Now I want to read the article. Maybe you have limited time to read all article. You can ask this desktop version. You can ask the application to summarize the article for you. So let's say you want to summarize the article. You just say, please summarize the paper. Yeah. So using this application, let's say, okay, I will try to reopen this paper, PDF Gear. Where is PDF Gear? Yeah, it's called PDF Gear. Yeah, I show you PDF Gear. This is the application. Yeah, PDF Gear. Can you see the name of the application, PDF Gear? And then you can open your downloaded file. For example, I already downloaded an article. Open with PDF Gear. It's a free application, so you can download without any subscription, or you don't have to pay anything for the article. I will change the mode of the share. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully it's clear now. Now let's see the article. We can start chat with the paper. Clear history first. Yeah. Yeah, you can summarize the PDF. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, the PDF research paper investigating the online discourse on environmental sustainability in Saudi Arabia. So this already give us a general information about the article. If you're interested, you can copy this. You can copy this summary. For example, I want to copy this summary, and now I want to give you some trick how to get some interesting title from a different perspective. So as usual, you can use AI for this. For example, usually I use Gemini, or you can use ChatGPT, or you can use Copilot. It is the same, but I try to show you with Gemini first. Yeah. I will stop sharing the apps. I will share you my web page. Which one is it? Okay, this one. Okay. Gemini is also open and you can access, and it's quite interesting to use different AI, yeah, compared to ChatGPT. Now let's see, I have copied the summary from the PDF Gear. So now I need to write some prompt to help me to find a prospective title. Yeah, for example, please write some titles from the following information. Yeah, you just paste the data and you delete some part that may not related to the prompt. Yeah, and then you can change some information. For example, this study is in Saudi Arabia. You can change to Indonesia, for example. I just Indonesia, yeah, and then we can change here, misalnya like government program, yeah, to the country. Yeah, we can leave the rest of the information. If you think the information is good, you can carry on, just submit. And now the AI will give you some alternative that you can develop for your article. Yeah, for example, I'm interested to the second topic, investigating online sustainability advocacy in Indonesia. Okay, this we can develop now. At least we have the idea to develop. We are going to talk about sustainability and also in social media. Now let's see how we can develop the proposal or research proposal for this title. Okay, I will ask the Gemini to write. Yeah, I'm interested to topic 2. Yeah, you just copy the title, something like this, and then please ask Gemini, please write the research proposal. Yeah. Now we have a clear description about what we are going to do or what we are going to write for our article. Yeah, we have the introduction. Of course, this is a simple introduction. Later on, we can develop the introduction based on the journal regulation. At least we have the idea what to write. Okay, and then we have literature review here. What we can talk about online sustainability advocacy, government program, corpus analysis. Okay, we have research question here. You can change research question based on your research objective. Yeah, there are some method that we can choose. Yeah, you can choose different method. For example, you can choose social media analysis or discourse analysis, or maybe you can choose corpus analysis, and then you can use data analysis here. Yeah, we have clear understanding about what we are going to do for our research. Let's say you agree to the certain topic and you are already have the topic for your article and you already have a research question, and now how we can develop all of this as a paper. Okay, I will continue with my slide first. Stop sharing. Okay, I will back to my slide. So we have done the first topic. We have done how to gather the ideas to for our research, and also how to develop a research proposal based on our topic that we have mentioned before. Now let's see, the next important thing is how to develop the article itself, how to do a research gap. Yeah, so far I have mentioned 2 applications to collect all the publication. First is Publish and Perish, and the second one is Dimension. And now let's see how the topic is delivered in the academic world. We can use, for example, the application like FOSS-Viewer to see how the topic is delivered in the academic world. Hopefully you have quite familiar with this application. I will show you the application, FOSS-Viewer. Yeah. This will help you to visualize the publication related to the topic. I will close Publish and Perish. And also they have an online version of FOSS viewer. Yeah. Let's see, I will stop sharing my web and I will show you the FOSS viewer. Where's the FOSS viewer? This one. Okay. This is the FOSS viewer. As we can see, the application is aimed to give you a visualization of the current research. For example, I have already collected some references from Dimension before, and now I would like to see how it looked like. Yeah, I will create the map. I will use data from maybe Dimension. Yeah, let's see, Dimension. This one. Yeah. Next. Yeah, we will extract the data from the title and also from the abstract. It will take time, depend on the number of the publication that you collected from the Dimension or from Publish and Perish. Okay, just wait. Maybe about less than a minute lah. Beside the desktop version, FOSS Viewer also available in web version. So you can visit FOSS Viewer and you can download the application or you can use the web version. Yeah, it almost an hour, yeah, but it's okay lah. Okay, now we can choose the type of the counting. I usually use binary. Yeah, just use binary, and you can but the minimum number of the appearance of the keyword, for example 20. If you use the less, then the number of the word will be greater. Yeah. Okay, I will use only the sample 60%, and or you can use all of them. If you want to use all of them, you just type 749. But it's okay to use it maybe around 500. Okay, let's see now. They are calculating the data and how they related one another. Let's show some FOSS viewer for okay. Now the application already extracted some keyword that related to the topic that we have mentioned before. You can ignore maybe some term that not related. For example, the word like total, you can uncheck. Sorry. Or maybe you can uncheck another word. Year, for example, you can remove it, or turn, something like this. Yeah. Okay, if all are okay, you just click finish and the application will give you the map of the title. If you can see here, let's say if you want to talk about the intervention, yeah, there are several topics that related to intervention. So this is very important to see how the topic are related to another topic. Okay, so I can leave it now. At least you know how. Later on, maybe you can find some information how to use FOSS Viewer, but at least I introduce you to this application. So just leave. We can leave these apps now. Stop sharing. I will close it first. Now let's see yeah. We already use research gap for this. We also can use several AI. For example, we can use Elicit. Yeah, this is also very interesting AI. Like here, you can choose Elicit. Yeah, and now you can put the title that you have found in Gemini. I will share with you first the page again. Yeah, we have the title. Now we are going to search some reference. Just copy it, and you can use Elicit to find related paper. Here, just paste. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see different publication. Yeah, they will give you the summary of the paper, top 5 paper. But if you want to get more, you have to pay. But 4 paper is still free. I think 4 is enough for us to create some review of review studies. So let's see. Research on government social media use Indonesia. This one found and so forth. You can copy it and you can put it to your Microsoft Word or your Word document. And then later on, you can improve it. Yeah. Okay, let me paste to my Microsoft Word first. Okay, now, as you can see, this is very important and this is very helpful to create a convincing literature review. So how to deal with this, okay? Of course, they are only summarized for paper, but if you can see, they provide more than that, more than 4 articles, and you can add some information not only about the abstract, you can also add the methodology. If you want to describe the method of the current article, you can add the methodology here and let the system aggregate the data for you. So as we can see here, in case you need to compare your current research and also the previous research in the methodological way, you can collect the method of the current data here. And also some other information that you can extract from the data. For example, you can add the show more, you can add the maybe study design or theoretical framework. Yeah, for example, theoretical framework for each article. So yeah, you can see what theory they use. Yeah, something like this. Okay, this is very interesting. So now by using this AI, you already create a convincing literature review. At least it very, very helpful for you to increase or to improve your writing. Okay, another beside this application, there are several other applications. They are also still free. For example, you can use, let me see here. You can use SciSpace from Typeset.io. Yeah, let me open Typeset.io here. Okay, it's quite similar, but mostly this application will help you to analyze the data or to analyze the publication. I've downloaded several, I have edited several paper here, and you can see here the result, yeah, and also some summary of the paper is quite similar to Elicit. You can show the conclusion, you can show the method used in the article, yeah. Okay, you just need to copy it and put it in your Word application. Okay, if you interested to go further on this article, you can open the article, something like this. Okay, and now you can talk to the article using Copilot. You can talk to the article, for example, what method, okay, describe the method used in the research. Okay, okay, you can see. So the AI will help you to extract some information, important information, or maybe you can say, what is the gaps, the research gaps of the finding. Now you can see what haven't done by this article. Yeah, at least this can be idea for you for the future research. Okay, this is very interesting tool. You can use this for different purposes. Yeah, actually, this application is not only for literature review. You can use it, for example, for citation generator. Yeah, you can use this application for citation generator. You can use it as paraphraser. Yeah, to paraphrase your sentence. For example, here I have a word something like this, and I want to paraphrase it. Okay, I just copy and paste, and I want to paraphrase. Just wait. Yeah, now you can copy it and put it into your article. Okay, so this AI is quite powerful and free. But if you want to get more, of course, you have to pay for that. At least if you just use it once a time, you can use it freely. Yeah. And also, you can use it as a literature review. You use it as a copilot if you want to talk with the article, if you want to talk with the paper, if you want to find some important thing regarding to the paper, you can use this feature, literature review, copilot, sorry. If you want to create citation, you can use citation generator here. It's very helpful. Later on, we're going to talk about this, but I will show you some important thing here. For example, we find some article about environment, and I just need to copy the DOI of the article, and later on, I can paste the DOI, and they will get you the data of the article. Yeah, something like this. I'll try to get it. For example, yeah, this article, I can click, and now I can choose what title. Yeah, for example, I choose APA version 7, and now generate and let the AI work for you. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, you can copy and you can paste it to your article. Okay, so let's jump to the next slide, the next topic. We have talked about ResearchGate and how to find some literature review to improve our writing. Next, let's see how we can prepare our article. We have review, we have topic, and now what? Of course, you have to write. The first important thing that we should concern before we write is the target of our journal. If you want to write in certain journal, they have certain regulation, they have certain style, they have certain structure of the article. Most of the journal rejected article because they are not aligned with the journal structure. So it is very important for you before you submit your article to a journal, at least you read the structure of the article. For journal arbiter, we follow IMRAT structure, yeah, introduction, method, result, and discussion. So if the writer wrote without or they do not follow the IMRAT version, we will reject the article. So that's very important because we need to very carefully select the article to be published. Okay, so let's see how we can develop our article. I will stop sharing the page and I will show you the presentation again. Okay, share. And now I've talked to you that the structure is very important. And if you look at a certain journal, they have their own structure. Some journal have a special subsection for literature review, for example. Some have a special section for theoretical framework. But most of the journal, they follow IMRAT. Yeah, is introduction, method. So if they follow IMRAT, it's mean that you have to elaborate the conceptual theory, literature review, and also some concept in introduction. Yeah. Okay. So to help you, there are a couple of application of code that you can use. You can use AI to help your structure, to structure the writing. You can use Gemini, for example, or you can use ChatGPT. Yeah, I believe all of you are quite familiar with ChatGPT. That's why I bring you the Gemini, a different type of another type of AI. And also you can use Copilot by Microsoft. If you use Microsoft Edge, you can use Microsoft Edge here. Yeah. Microsoft Edge, and you can use Copilot. Okay, let me see if I have a Copilot on me. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, okay. I can leave Copilot and we can focus on the Gemini, or maybe if you're interested in ChatGPT, it's also okay to use ChatGPT, but I just want to bring some different AI for you. Okay, now let's see how we can develop our article. We have the title and we have also some introduction here. And now we need to elaborate them in good introduction. So I will ask Gemini, for example, please extend the introduction to 500 words. Yeah. Let's see if the Gemini can give us 500 words of introduction. Yeah. Remember, this application only help you to organize your idea. Do not copy paste and put it all the way to your publication, because most of the publication, of course, they will check your content, and also they will check your AI generated content. If it's 100 AI generated content, of course your article will be rejected. Remember, this only to help you to craft your or to structure your writing, because to think or to organize writing structurally, it's very difficult for us. So at least this application help you. Okay, now we have the structure. It seems quite convincing and quite interesting introduction, but it's lack of citation. Yeah, no citation here. for my article, if the introduction has no citation, of course, we'll be send the article back and ask the writer to put some references. Even for my journal, every single paragraph should be cited well. It means every statement here should supported by the citation or references. Okay, now at least we have the idea, and we try to ask Gemini to provide us with provide citation.
Sorry for interrupting, Mr. Handoko. We didn't see your slide.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me see. I share again. Okay. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just add this phrases, this prompt to my RTS, to my prompt, to the prompt, Gemini prompt. As you can see, now they add some references, okay, to the article or to the every single page here. Okay, it's quite convincing now, but of course you have to recheck again whether the information is valid or not. If you are not sure about it, you can do another trick. Yeah, you just copy this information, for example, and you can use Elicit for that. Yeah, I've bring you this apps before. It's quite same. It's quite similar. I just need to rephrase it and put the information here. Yeah, I will put the information. I will delete it first, the older one first, and now I will add this information, and I try to find some references or some paper that related to this statement. Okay, now you can see we already write a good, we already get this. Yeah, you can see now we can put it in Microsoft Word. I will put it in Microsoft Word. Later on, I will show you my Microsoft Word so you can get the idea. Okay, at least I have the real information. Yeah, it's mean that the data are correct. Yeah, if we only rely on the AI, yeah, probably they are make up the information. But if we use this kind of application, for example, Elicit, they are based on the real publication here. Okay, so you can copy it, and later on you can develop your paragraph. Yeah, maybe this is too short. Yeah, maybe only 5 sentences, but later on we can extend the paragraph. Okay, let's back to the Gemini. So Gemini has given you some structure or well-structured introduction, and you can copy it and you can adopt to your needs. Yeah, okay, something like this. You add some references, you recheck the information whether it's correct or not, or maybe you can add some other related information. Okay, so we have done with introduction. Now, if you want to improve the writing, or maybe if you want to expand the writing, you can use different tool for that. For example, you can use Grammarly. Here, I will show you my Microsoft Word that integrated with Grammarly. So let me stop sharing my website, my web page, and I will share you my Word document. Okay, hopefully it's okay now. You can see it. And now I will use Grammarly to improve the writing. Okay, wait. Okay. Now let's see. I use Grammarly here. I can improve it. For example, you just need to select all the information that you need to improve. And now you can make it better. Just click more ideas here. Yeah, can you see my Word document? Okay, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's now make it more academic. You can use, for example, make it sound academic, and let's the Grammarly change the word for you. Something like this. If you agree with this, just click insert, and all the way your article will be improved. Or maybe if you need some more, let's say I want to make some extended information about this, you can just block this page. Okay, and now you can improve it by giving some instructions such as more ideas here. I will make it more descriptive, for example. Okay, now as you can see, I can insert the text. Yeah, and I will do the same for the rest of the sentence. Yeah, I will do the same. Sorry.
Sorry for interrupting again, Mr.
Yeah.
Handoko.
Yeah.
Professor Saltanat, it's time to question and answer, right?
Okay.
Because it's already
An
60
hour, yeah.
minutes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Maybe I can leave it. At least you yeah. As I told you, if we go all the way, it will take time. But at least you know some. I will give you the last slide of my presentation. So here you can improve it by using Grammarly. Of course, you can use it. Or if you're interested, you can use, I will leave the Word document first. I will show you the slide again. Yeah, so you can use Grammarly to improve your writing, or you can paraphrase, you can use Quillbot. It's or you can use Ref and Write. And of course, you can do data analysis using Copilot. Maybe I will use 1 more minute to show you how to do data analysis using this AI. If I may, it's okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I will show you how to do interesting analysis. Let's say I have an article and I want to analyze the data that I found and how to interpret the data. Sometimes it's quite difficult for us to analyze the data or to make explanation about the data, but we can use AI. Yeah, for example, I can use ChatGPT or I can use Gemini for that. I will let me see. I will share again. I have get some table from my from research finding of the article. For example, if you only paste the article something like this, please describe the table. Sometimes if you copy paste from your Microsoft Word, it's not really good. Yeah, something like this. The first thing that you can do is to let the ChatGPT know that they are reading the table. Okay, so what you can do, yeah, it's not really interesting, yeah, if you only copy this to your data or to your document. What you can do is For example, here, I will show you some trick. Okay, I will use this application to translate from the table into HTML code. Yeah, this is the data from the Microsoft Word. Okay, and then I just copy this, then I put it in ChatGPT, or if you want to use Gemini, it's also okay, but I use ChatGPT now. Okay, now let's see if, please read the following HTML code. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's stop here. Please convert the code. Oh, sorry. Why they cannot translate it? Please read the HTML code here. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. Let me try to use Gemini. Please read the following HTML code. Usually, I use this trick to read the table, and they will give you the data something like this. Okay. And now you can make, please interpret the data. In the form of paragraph. Something like this. Yeah, later on, this application will give you some description of the data, and you can use this information to describe your table. Okay, yeah, this the last step that I can share with you because it's already 1 hour and I believe you have something to do. So yeah, later on, if we have another change, we can go further. We can use, we can talk about reference manager and so forth. Okay, Dr. Arbain, I think that's all from me. Maybe we can jump to the discussion. Thank you for listening, and I'm sorry if I go too quite fast, yeah, because we have very limited time. Okay, Dr. Arbain, I'll give the mic to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Handoko. Professor Saltanat or Mr. Bobur, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sure.
time. Yeah.
First, can I give my speech because so sorry, we are on the road. It was a meeting with rector and something else. For that reason, we couldn't schedule our timetable. But I follow all the slides of this presentation, and it was very interesting and very informative, detailed presentation. Not just 20 minutes, 1 hour. That means it's visible that the presentation was fruitful with detailed information. So
Yeah, I was
amazed.
amazed.
First of all, I give my gratitude to presenter according to the topic. Topic is very interesting and detailed information were given and practical information are there. But the turn I would like to give to Saltanat for question and answer panel. Saltanat, time is yours, please.
Yes, thank you very much. In chat, actually, I don't see any questions. Just comment that the presentation was very useful and informative, and they express their gratitude for this session for today. Actually, I have some questions regarding journals to publish our articles. For example, the procedure is as usual. Yes, we could apply online, following the APA style, and after some blind reviewing, we could be informed if the article accepted or not. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Could you just clarify a little bit?
Okay. Dr. Abain, should I answer immediately or what?
Yeah. It's okay.
Thank you. Of course, this is related to the submission process. Of course, in every journal, they have their own regulation regarding to the journal, especially about the formatting and also about the citation. Formatting a journal is very important because if you miss the format, it means you will be desk rejection. So they will not read the article. So that's why, as I mentioned at the first talk, that you have to read the author guideline first. For example, you need to see the structure of the article, whether it is used, for example, for my journal, it should follow IMBRED, introduction, method, and result and discussion. If your article not follow this kind of format, of course, I will reject it and I will ask you to make a major correction for that. And also for the citation, because today we have many great applications such as Mendeley, Zotero, and also EndNotes, and even you can use some online applications such as SiteSpace that I've mentioned before. It will be very helpful for you to use this kind of application to create your citation style. So I think it's very, very helpful now. You can publish even less than a month to create maybe only 2 weeks, you can already finish your article. Yeah.
Good. Very nice.
I have questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the questions and answers points, but I don't see any questions.
Yeah, I have question, Mr. Handoko. The question is, for example, we can use ChatGPT and new version of let's say AI technologies, but what if researcher is not professional on the topics that he will harvest the data? For example, imagine person from medicine is going to harvest data from ChatGPT, but that person still not understands the same topic. So what do you suggest to that kind of researchers? This is the first question. The second question, when you harvest the data, are there any other technology that can make order all the details according to the requirement of the selected journal? For example, your journal or other journals. We did some experience yesterday with Mr. Tanzir Murtaza Muhammad according to IEEE. According to IEEE, they giving me reference and all details. So we have already get information. But what about the rest? Let's say a publisher's requirement. If we check this one, let's say we get requirement of any Scopus or Web of Science journal, and if we put that requirement on ChatGPT, can ChatGPT harvest data according to their requirement? Thanks for your questions. Thanks for your answers.
Thank you. This is very important question because we can, as I highlight in the last minute of my presentation, that we cannot rely only on the AI, whether they are ChatGPT or other type of AI. But we can use it to help us first to structure our writing, not to do the research, because AI itself a machine. They cannot do the research, but they can help you to organize your writing. Because for example, I have done the research, I have the finding, but I have very limited time to rewrite it as a good structural article. So I can ask AI to structure the article, not to not to do the research itself. Even for the interpretation of the data or the finding, as I demonstrate before, even if we have the data and we ask the AI to interpret the data, of course we need to recheck the interpretation. This is very important to do the check after we describe the data from AI. So as I mentioned, that this is not to replace the researcher. This is not to replace the author, but it will help a lot. It will help us a lot to get a better paper in easy way, in short time. Yeah, but most of the journal, especially the reputable journal, they will check for AI generated content. For example, in my journal, we are not we will not tolerate, for example, more than 50,000 percent of AI generated content. It's mean that we cannot write the article and then we ask the ChatGPT to write the article and then submit it. It will not be allowed to many journals. So we just use it as a tools to help us, yeah, to organize and also to find the information and also maybe to interpret the data. That's the first question. The second question is about formatting the data or layouting the data. Actually, now there are so many services, so many applications that you can use to format the data. For example, you can use Overleaf by Digital Science. I will show you something like this. Maybe I will, yeah, Overleaf. I will put it in the chat box so you can check later on. Overleaf, yeah, or Typeset. Yeah, Typeset. Also, they will help you to format the data. So to format the writing, what you only need is to choose the targeted journal, and then they will do the rest for you. They will do the format, they will do the styling and so forth. Yeah, some of them are open and some of them are paid. Yeah, maybe later on if Dr. Arbain can do another session how to do layouting for the article, for example, how to use LaTeX and so forth. There are so many applications, there are so many open source that we can choose. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. You can use it freely. If you use the free version, of course there are some limitation, including the number of word that they can process. But if you can use a share account, for example, for your community, you can use one account and you can share with your friends. So I think it will be more feasible for the author to use it in the same account. Yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, one more comment from chat from Dr. Rodrigo. He is amazed of how these artificial intelligence tools you mentioned during your presentation made the research writing process so much easier. And he wonders if the research community has embraced this new approach.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments on this?
Yeah, thank you very much. This is very debatable issues because some people or some researcher try to exaggerate these issues. As I told you before, that most of the researcher of most of the maybe the researcher who use AI, they only rely on the AI. They put the prompt and then copy paste to the Microsoft Word without any check. Even some publications are not real. As I mentioned before, I take a data from AI and then I have a citation, but I have to make it sure that the data are real or the publication are real. Some publication from the AI, they are not real. The AI make it up. So that's why we use some other applications such as Elicit. I mentioned it before. You can use Elicit to make sure that all the publication cited by your AI are a real article. So the issue is very interesting. As long as you can prove that the article or your data are correct, your citation are correct, I think it's not a problem because AI is a tool to help us, not to replace. That's the most important thing. But if you only rely on AI, yes, me myself, I will reject the article that created based on only on AI. Yeah.
Nice.
One more question,
Prof,
Mr.
Yeah, one more question.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
One more
Mr.
question.
Handoko, this is going to be very interesting because last days I am visiting with many Scopus editors like Mr. Arbain and other friends from Indonesia. There is hypothesis according to ChatGPT why some publishers accept AI generated content or paper while others reject. As publisher, what is your idea? You are saying that you will reject if it is done fully by ChatGPT.
Yes.
I thought the same before, but yesterday I changed my mind because ChatGPT can provide you detailed information. The rest is your idea. You should just check information. Just give your. You should mix with your idea and make, let's say, content according to your personal point of view. What if after submit your journal with information that harvested from ChatGPT, but mix it with personal point of view?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Very interesting. That's why actually we have some alternative for that. We have solution. Now we have some AI detectors such as Turnitin. They will give us detailed information which part of our paper are detected as AI. So we can change that part so we can reduce the number of the AI generated content. Or maybe if you aware to some AI bypass generator, they will help you to rewrite the article from AI and rewrite it more humanized, to humanize the AI content. So there are applications such as Higgs and also bypass AI. They will help you. But of course, before you submit your article, if you aware that you use ChatGPT, make sure you check it by yourself first using Turnitin, and check beside you check the plagiarism, you also check the AI content generator. And later on, if you quite convincing about the result, you can submit the article. So that's very important. Before you submit, do the plagiarism check first, and the second one, do the AI check first. And then you can submit the article.
Okay.
As long as the article Turnitin okay, I think they will accept your article. Thanks.
Great. Thank you very much. One more question, Prof.
Yeah.
Regarding articles again, do you accept narrative or descriptive papers without maybe data without data collection or other stuff,
Yeah, thanks.
without experiment. Is it possible or not?
Yeah, I get the point. This is very possible because for my article, there are two types of article we accept. First is research article, and the second one is review article. Review article can be conceptual review or theoretical review, as long as it talk about as long if you don't have any data, you can write a review article. This is very important for many journal to have review article, because review article is not only related to one research, but it's an accumulative information from different research. I think many experts write the review article. So it's very feasible to submit your article if you have a review article.
Okay, and for review article, it should be we have to review any books with many authors, like collection book of in one direction, for example, teaching foreign languages or education or any other stuff. Yes, but we could not review, or it could be a review on one researcher's article, for example, if I am interested in this research.
Yeah,
Could
for
you
my
clarify?
journal, for my journal, we are not accept book review. We only accept conceptual review. For example, if you want to talk about, let's say, because I'm in linguistic, I want to talk about the language, a specific language in Indonesia, for example, Minangkabau language. I can talk about the perspective of Minangkabau language in the future, for example. So I will argue with some data, some previous studies. So I will not I don't do the research, but I collect some data that related to the issue. So I can write it about this. So yeah, it's conceptual review, not book review.
Okay, thank you very much. I see. You are the right person which I have to communicate, because I'm also my research interest in linguistics, but English linguistics.
Yeah, you can email me, or you can visit the website and send the email to the journal. Yeah, you can email me in Handoko.
Yes.
I will type it in chat box. This is my personal email. And the second one is my...
Yeah, I will... Great.
Okay, yeah, this is the journal email. Yeah, if you interested to submit the article, just visit the website. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, I do. I will do. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
So, Mr. Arbain, the last word is from me, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, this topic was very interesting to me and our friends from Indonesia during my travel here. Yesterday, you don't believe, we were talking about ChatGPT and practicing here until 3 morning. We couldn't sleep until 3 morning. Discussion was very tough. So, Mr. Handoko, this topic is unlimited. If we continue asking questions, it can prolong. It can prolong more. It can prolong more. So the point is, we would like to give you Thanksgiving words from Central Asia and Silk Road Research Program. Hope that this is just start of collaboration together with you, and if we make a short course together with you according to this technology, I think it will be very productive for researchers from Central Asia in order to use this technology and to submit papers by including, or let's say mix up their personal viewpoint or horizon. And I would like to give my thanks to you one more time, and to Dr. Arbain, yes, from RGI, and other members from Silk Road and other partners from Central Asia and Silk Road region. Presentation, and for your detailed presentation and speech. Thank you, guys.
Okay, it's the end of the event.
Yeah, it is. This is
Prof.
not end. This is not end. This is just start. I think we will meet one more time with Mr.
Yeah,
Handako next time.
yeah.
And
We can invite Mr. Handoko to Yogyakarta to RJ office, and then you also come to our office. It's good idea. We just need to arrange a new meeting.
yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
We
I
will
would like also
continue.
consider. Yeah, sorry. I also will think about any opportunities to invite you all to Kazakhstan again, just to meet and maybe create some very brilliant, good seminar or webinar in person in Kazakhstan.
Wow, great. Yeah, we can facilitate Mr. Handoko also to come to Uzbek. Yeah.
Wow, thanks.
Mr.
Yeah,
Handoko,
all of
Mr.
you
Bobur
welcome.
has what is like a hotel and then
Wow.
some facilities in Uzbekistan. I think it's not
Yeah.
easy
Yeah, maybe
for us to
later
go
on we
there
can
and
initiate joint conference, Doctor.
that's good
Yeah,
idea.
Yeah,
great
we
idea.
are you're welcome to make any kind of collaboration with us, and anytime all our doors are open for you for any kind of suggestion or recommendation and collaboration from your side. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Thank you,
exactly.
Mr. Thank
Okay,
you,
thank
Dr.
you
Akmal.
one more time. Thank you to Mr. Handoko
Thank
for all
you,
of the
everyone.
presentation. I think it will be a new insight, not only for the audiences, also for me. I knew this. Oh, this one HTML. I don't know about that, but after watching Mr. Handoko, I know a lot about AI. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for
Okay.
all of the audiences.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mr. Bobur, Prof. Saltanat, and the
Thank you.
committee. Don't forget to prepare the certificate for Mr. Handoko, Mr. Bobur.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course, we will prepare
Okay,
it.
thank you. Yeah.
Have a nice day, guys.
Okay.
See you.
Okay,
Thanks for
thank
coming.
you,
Bye
Mr.
bye.
Handoko. See you
Okay, thank
soon.
you. See you.